Kevin Owens wrestled the Og Bloodline's Jimmy USO on WWE SmackDown this past Friday. The show's main event ended with the prizefighter scoring a pinfall victory over Big Jim. After the show, Naomi gave the true WWE champion a new nickname. Owens has been on a roll lately, cutting promos featuring scathing remarks, mostly directed at the fans and those who support Cody Rhodes. A fan on social media used this demeanor as an excuse to give the former Universal Champion a makeover using Photoshop skills. Owens wore Naomi's merch to play mind games with Jimmy, who was married to the Glow in real life. After co-defeated Big Jim in the main event of SmackDown, a brawl ensued between him and the American Nightmare. With both men so bitter and always ending up in fights every time they are together in the ring, WWE Hall of Famer Shawn Michaels has been assigned as a mediator for their contract signing tonight at Saturday night's main event. Kevin Owens has garnered a psycho reputation, meaning anybody could be on the receiving end of a devastating move. Randy Orton and even Cody Rhodes were hit with the package piledriver in the last 3 months. Could Shawn Michaels face a similar situation tonight? On his Not Some Wrestling podcast, Sam Roberts wondered if Owens would knock out the Hall of Famer. Roberts added that the veteran probably won't take a piledriver. However, he did not rule out Michaels getting hit with a finisher during the segment. 2025 Royal Rumble in a ladder match with both the undisputed WWE title and the Winged Eagle belt suspended above the ring. Friday nights are never dull when WWE SmackDown hits the airwaves, and this week was no exception. The ongoing saga of the Bloodline, Wwe's most dominant faction in recent history, took another unexpected twist when Kevin Owens became the target of some fresh trash talk, not just from the faction, but from one of its real-life family members. The new moniker given to Owens is not only creatively biting, but also a perfect encapsulation of the chaotic relationship between the prizefighter and the Bloodline. The night started with Kevin Owens teaming up with Sami Zayn to take on the USOs, a chapter in their ongoing rivalry. Ever since Owens and Zayn dethroned the USOs at WrestleMania, tensions have been at an all-time high. The USOs are desperate to prove they're still the backbone of the Bloodline, while Owens and Zayn are determined to hold their ground as champions. During the match, Owens was his usual self, a mix of calculated aggression and fiery passion. Whether delivering a thundering pop-up powerbomb to Jimmy USO or jawing at Roman Reigns, who was seated ringside, Owens showed why he's one of Wwe's most versatile performers. However, his confidence didn't sit well with the Bloodline or their extended family. As WWE fans know, the Bloodline storyline has blurred the lines between fiction and reality. The faction, led by Roman Reigns, is built on the legacy of the legendary Wwe wrestling family. This family tree includes WWE icons like The Rock, Rikishi, and Yokozuna. While the in-ring members of the Bloodline, Roman Reigns, the USOs, and Solo Sikoa, get most of the spotlight, the Wwe family's influence extends far beyond the squared circle. It was one of these real-life family members, none other than Lance Wwe, who added a layer of intrigue to the storyline this week. Lance, who occasionally wrestles on the independent circuit and has made guest appearances in WWE, took to social media after SmackDown to share his thoughts. Known for his sharp wit, Lance didn't hold back when discussing Kevin Owens' performance. In a scathing tweet that quickly went viral, Lance Wwe referred to Kevin Owens as the prize fool. According to Lance, the nickname was inspired by Owens' tendency to let his emotions get the best of him in high-stakes situations. He calls himself the prize fighter, but let's be real, Lance wrote. Every time he gets close to the big prize, he does something foolish and lets it slip away. That's why he's not the prize fighter anymore. He's the prize fool. Fans immediately latched onto the nickname, with many debating its accuracy. Some felt it was a perfect jab at Owens, whose fiery temper has often led to costly mistakes in key matches. Others defended Owens, arguing that his impulsive nature is what makes him such a compelling character. Lance's dig didn't come out of nowhere. The Wwe family has a deep history of defending their own, both in and out of the ring. Owens, who has been a thorn in the Bloodline's side for months, has repeatedly criticized their reliance on family politics to maintain dominance. During his promos, Owens has mocked the idea that the Bloodline's success is built on loyalty, suggesting instead that it's a facade hiding egos and dysfunction. This week on SmackDown, Owens doubled down on his critique, calling the Bloodline a crumbling empire and accusing Roman Reigns of hiding behind his cousins to retain his titles. While these words drew cheers from the crowd, they clearly struck a nerve with the Bloodline and their extended family. While Owens has yet to respond to being dubbed the prize fool, the nickname is already gaining traction among fans and commentators. During SmackDown's post-show analysis on social media, WWE personality Corey Graves jokingly referenced the insult, saying, "The prize fighter might want to rethink his strategy before Lance's nickname sticks." Some fans speculate that WWE could incorporate the nickname into future storylines, adding yet another layer of tension between Owens and the Bloodline. Given Owens' penchant for turning insults into motivation, it wouldn't be surprising to see him address it head-on in a fiery promo next week. If there's one thing Kevin Owens has proven throughout his WWE career, it's that he thrives under pressure. Whether feuding with Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, or Sami Zayn, Owens has a knack for turning personal rivalries into must-watch television. His ability to blur the lines between kayfabe and reality has made him one of Wwe's most compelling characters. However, the Bloodline has tested Owens like no other. The faction's sheer dominance, combined with their willingness to exploit family loyalty, has forced Owens to constantly adapt his strategy. While he's had his share of victories against them, the battles have taken a toll, both physically and emotionally. The aftermath of this week's SmackDown leaves several questions unanswered. Will Owens confront Lance on Wwe directly, either on social media or in the ring? Could this lead to a guest appearance by Lance on WWE programming, further blurring the lines between storyline and reality? And how will the Bloodline capitalize on the new nickname to get under Owens' skin? One thing is certain. The rivalry between Kevin Owens and the Bloodline is far from over. With WrestleMania season approaching, the stakes are higher than ever, and every insult, promo, and match could have lasting implications. The WWE Universe has been buzzing since Lance's tweet went viral. On Reddit and Twitter, fans have been dissecting the nickname and debating its significance. Some are calling it one of the best insults in recent memory, while others feel it's a cheap shot. Regardless of where fans stand, the nickname has undoubtedly added a new layer of drama to an already intense feud. "I can't believe Lance called him the prize fool," one fan tweeted. "That's cold, but also kinda true." Another wrote, "This is why the Bloodline storyline is the best thing in wrestling right now. Even their real-life family is getting involved."